live shows are one of my favorite things ever in the world to do, and it feels like a completely different job than making a record, and completely different than writing a song. So there's sort of the three things that I love, and because you naturally get to switch from, you know, you work on the record so hard and for so long, and then you go on tour, you constantly get rest from one with the other. So I think I would just go and do it forever. But I sometimes practice singing like a really old person, playing in some like corner of some cafe, and then I just keel over on the piano and die. The tour with the Strokes, it was my first ever tour in my whole entire life. So up until then I was touring New York City. There were months where I'd play, you know, 20 shows in 1 month, and I'd just be going from like Midtown to Lower East Side to Brooklyn to the Bronx, you know. But then with the Strokes, it was not, I mean, it was so incredible because you get to go on tour all over America with the Strokes, your favorite band, you know. From that I met the Kings of Leon. The American tour was ending and I was super broke, and I was going to go back to my temp job, and then the Kings of Leon were like, "Hey Regina, honey, what are you doing after this?" And I was like, "I'm going back to my temp job where I'm going to get yelled at all the time for sucking at it, you know." And they were like, "Come with us to Europe." I, Regina, have not yet heard the Strokes' new record, but I have been promised it, so I'm going to hear it really soon. And then I'm sure it's amazing. And actually I heard that they're trying all kinds of crazy new shit on it, so I'm very excited. Beauty is a musical that I started working on with Tina Landau and Michael Corey. It's kind of loosely based on the old fairy tale of Sleeping Beauty, and sort of like kind of almost sci-fi in a weird way. I thought about like whether I should sing all the songs in the musical myself or I should just let other people sing them, and I think that I don't have a clear idea of what I should do. It's kind of interesting about how like writing happens, because I think different people write music in different ways, and it's kind of pretty mysterious to everybody. I'm more on the haphazard side of writing songs rather than the craft side of writing songs. And so now that I'm home in New York and I'm writing all these songs for the musical, all of a sudden there's like these leftovers, you know. It's like in the smoothie place where they like make you the smoothie and then they have that other thing and they pour it in the extra cup for you to take. It's sort of like that. So I'm writing all the stuff for the musical, but then all these other little things are being written that are just for me, that'll probably be on my record. This film and this live record are dedicated to Daniel Cho, who was my cellist and very good friend for 2 years. He drowned while we were on tour this summer, and ever since it's been very, very hard and bizarre. And he was really young. He was 33. He has a little baby, and it's just very hard to realize and comprehend that he's really gone. To come back and to see him so close, and he looked so real, I just couldn't believe. I was like, wow, how could someone look so right there and be gone? One of the things I took comfort in was knowing that, you know, his little daughter is gonna see this someday, and she'll see how he played and how natural a musician he was and how joyous he was. So this film is dedicated to him, and hopefully everyone will get to see how beautiful he is when they get it.